Hello all you beautiful people, my name is Kuroneko and welcome back to West of Loathing. So the last time we got just about everything that we could get done here. I still need to figure out where I get the soap to get that lock, because I have not figured that one out. So I need the lock for the store, for the sheriff, for the jail. But I don't think there's anywhere else I can go, anything else to do here. Let's go here. Because I remember there was that guy in the tub. But there's no soap around here. Well, I thought maybe I would be able to find some soap here. And still no snakes here. So I can't do that. So I think it's time that we move on to Dirtwater. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. So, companions, I can take Susie, I could take the doctor, or I could take the goblin, and I think I wanna take the goblin with me. I bought my horse. Okay, so I could take Crazy Pete, the doctor, Susie, or Gary the goblin, and I think I want to take the goblin with me. So we are on our way to Dirtwater. Hello, Gary. Wanting more goblins meeting? Gary is hearing about goblins in Old Fort nearby. Okay. What do you think we should do next? West to going fast? Okay. A big iron snake to riding. So fast taking us. A big iron. You mean the train? Yes, asking the training mans. Okay. So let's go in here. Ooh, another spittoon. Can I get anything out of this one? This is a spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing you're already pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years' worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of the people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yep. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figure. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any, and you hate them. You got a filthy porcelain cow. So, it's not. Oh, there it is. What does it do? Melee and spell damage. Alright. These guys are having spirit discussion about guns. Okay. They're allowed to drink without hats on. Here's a stage. Nothing going on. There's a chair knocked down. Oh, I can set it back up. Cool. Alright, nothing in there. What's going on in here? Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter. Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Okay. So yeah, I guess I have to go and do that. There's a poker room. Rules. A backwards Arizona straight beats a flush. A player caught cheating must remove their boots. Whoa, people pulling guns out. A player who draws 2 suicide queens must immediately double their bet. A reverse full house beats a full house. 6s are wild and 2s of spade are double wild. A one-handed jack ranks higher than a pair of 9s of spade. A full house beats a full house. A full house beats a backwards flush. I'm not getting these rules. Nope. Can I play poker with him? You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Becky, and the player to your left says his name is Cecile. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. Okay. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle, then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's total garbage hand, a 4. It's the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning at around 10%. You sigh deeply and check. Becky checks. Cecile squints at you for a moment, then checks. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning is around 20%. You know, if I just keep checking... Oh. I'm gonna call. I lost 20 meat. Okay, so 120 meat. Crack your adage on your anger, 20% win chance. You force your opponents to read them and weep straight. Becky flips her cards over to reveal a straight. Cecile flips his cards over to reveal a straight. You lost. Okay, so I lost. Let's not play any more poker. What's up with you? Nope. Nope. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, I'm Connie. Glad to know you, Connie. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front, advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Cool. Alright, need help with anything? If you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. Our piano player. Yeah, I thought the music sounded a little off. It's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Anything else? There's the old man by the piano. That's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He is a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell stories. Nobody would buy into weirder stories. It doesn't matter much anyway. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mine. He lost his mind in a mine? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales, made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, as long as he doesn't make any trouble. I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Okay, so nothing else I can do with you. Okay, they're sleeping and fighting. What do you think of the Saloon, Gary? Nice place, many people. Gary is betting the basement is much nicer than Important Springs. Yeah, they probably don't want people going in their basement. Alright, let's go in the guest room. What do we got? Let's insult yourself. Okay. I don't think that's a good thing. I just made myself angry. Nice view. Postcard on the table. Okay. What do we got in here? Okay, I can buy stuff, so... What's this? That's for Gary. Let's buy that. Do I have anything I can get rid of? I don't need that. I don't need that. Don't need those. Don't think I need that. What else? I'll keep that. I'm gonna buy that. And that's it. So let's go in here. Nope, that's a map. This one. Modern snake oiler. So we'll read it. There's an article with a list of tips and tricks for moving really quickly. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? There's a fold-out chart listing all of the hottest new poisons. Okay, so we are going to go with quick on the draw. You practice the techniques described in the article until you're moving so quickly that you can't even see yourself. Then you notice that you also can't see the magazine. You must have dropped it somewhere while you were moving so fast. Okay. Let's go get this stuff to Gary. Oh, there we go. Give it to Gary. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoveling brown lumps into his mouth. Deliciousness. Gary becomes more powerful. Alright. Oh no, I didn't want to go in there. So, post office. Hi, I'm Connie Fluffer. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Okay, so I wrote a card to my brother. Out of my way, coach. What about you? You're selling flowers? Let's buy some flowers. I don't know what I need them for, but we'll buy them. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. I could be sheriff, maybe. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff's school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be the sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wandered in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure. If you're any good with the gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. Okay. What do we got? It's a wanted poster. No. Wait, you misread it. It's a wasted poster? Close enough. Okay, so the Stripy Hat Gang for grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Alright, we're gonna go after him. What's this one? House in the Desert Gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collections agents. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and then there's a lot of space here. And I realized in the last video that the camera was covering up all the stuff over here, so I moved that so you guys can actually see this over here. So we have our map. What happens if we wander? Oh, okay, find new places. That's a pretty big map. That's a huge map. Let's go to Fort Cowardice. You find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off the wagon, or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, looks like it got knocked open by the fall. You fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it. Back east in their coward hidey holes. Okay. Well, here we are. Let's go in here. Got anything in here? Nope. Anything in here? Chicker of saltpeter. Which is exactly what I came here for. Good mess left. Okay. Cabin is mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of one drawer. They're incredibly boring. Some more stuff about more people. Turn my sound down a little bit more. And I think this just keeps going on and on. Yep, okay. Yep. Let's just move on. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's a door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's a locked door to the general's office. So let's pick the lock. The goblin seated at this desk is repeatedly firing his pistol at that pie safe. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroying, obviously. Must to destroying a terrible pie. What is wrong with the pie? Bah, a human will never understand. No, really, why pie shooting? Shut up, so much angry. Look, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy it, huh? Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You winning. A pie is dead. You certain being? Hooray, you are a success. A pie is so very destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what? Huh? What I shooting now? I guess you finding another pie? Wait, there are more pies being? Yes, a world full of pies. Oh no, this violencing will never ending. Sorry, being not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I must going and continuing the fight. Okay. Thanking you. Okay, I wishing you good luck against a force of pies. Leaving the gun, fighting a pie with honor, with fists. Yes, you are correct. Truly a pie must be with my own strength fighting. So I got the pistol. Let's put that in. Let's see. 6 to 8, 4 to 5. Yeah. So we're gonna take that. And there's a single pie inside, shot to pieces, so I get a lead pie. Alright, got anything else around here? Hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside, not bothering, let them sleep. Okay, okay. Anything in here? Render them looted. Okay, don't have safe cracking, so I can't do that. Which I should check. Let's see what I can do. Can't do anything here. Anything else? Let's look at the papers. Some marching orders, okay. Diagrams. Testing drawings and sliced open bodies, okay. The sign has the goblin word for toilet on it, so I guess I can't go in there. It's an unusually sized cannonball, so we'll take that. And I think we're good here. Alright. So, marching orders. Set of army marching orders from before all of the army's marching orders were marched back east just as fast as your lily-livered little yellow belly feet can go, you damnable cowards. Let's read them. Okay, it's another fort. Anything else in here? Nope. Alright, so on to another location. Or no, we're gonna go back to Dirtwater. Give this back to... You discover what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here for a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. So, I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, so in here to the kitchen, because that's the guy wanted the saltpeter. That's the stuff, thanks. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask them questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while. Okay. Right, what do I need to be able to fix this guy? I need a needle. So we did that. So where's our next little area? Let's go to the desert house. My mobile game is giving me all kinds of notifications. Tina notices a camp of bandits before you do and dives behind a large creosote bush before they spot you. Let's capture them alive. You jump out of the bushes, getting the drop on the bandits and order them to freeze. After tying them up, you march them back to town and force them to admit to their mothers what they've been up to. Out of gratitude, one of the moms gives you a freshly baked pie. Okay. As you dismount and approach a house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside. Let's give it a bone. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing on the human femur. Good for him. The hinges on the gate are really rusty. If you open it, the guys inside are definitely going to hear it. But I have to go in. Yeah, there's nothing else around that I can do, except I'm going to open this up and do this real quick. What are these? Stench resistance. I don't think I need anything else out of here. Well, I don't want to fight them, but what else can I do? I can't do anything else. If I have to be quiet and sneaky. Alright, Gary, let's talk. What do you think? Gary, hoping you're sneaking. You're just going to talk about the train again. Okay, well, there's got to be something I need in order to keep that quiet. So let's go around here. I got a new place on the map, the silversmith's house. Hey there, Gary. Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see. Oh yeah, what is it? A gigantic poop. What? Taller than Gary. Discovered a new map location in the Big Apple. Okay. Gary says you should get that pepper. The chef and Dirtwater once. Okay. Let's explain this to Gary. It's a silver splitter. It's a meat, and then it flattens it, yeah. And then the last one is Yeah, let's go with that one. It converts, yeah, let's go with that. I got Mind Splainer, whatever that is. That's another thing in here, isn't it? Okay. I need foraging. But let's go in here, see what we got. Alright, let's fight some snakes. Okay. Some meat and some experience. Another snake. More meat, more experience, same stuff. Poor kids in the back are being loud. Snakes. What's that? Oh, that's Soul. He just pulled down the ladder. Somebody left their pick here, so I'm gonna take that. Oh, and now I can get these meat veins. Nothing else around here. Nope, nothing else around here. There's a vein over here. Alright. So let's move on to the next place. We're gonna go down here, see what's up with this place. I don't have foraging. Make needles and silver bullets. Okay, more needles. Still can't do that. Let's open the door and go inside. What do we got? Okay, I don't have the moxie for that. But I know certain things will give me certain stuff, so speed. Let's see. Armor. That's only going to increase it by 1. Add 3 moxie. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now I should be able to do this. There we go. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. Crooked? Crooked? Yeah, the silversmith was selling cheap fakes, so well, now he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. Okay, so found that place. Some instant grits and some plum pudding. Safe that I can't get into. Scary. Another spittoon! At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to a bed. Might actually be a bedpan. What, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan. That would be way worse. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is that The best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan. Bedpan. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. What is wrong with you? Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise. It breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. Chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic-y tang by the roof of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it. So we got the revolting brooch. That thing. Okay, so we got that. I don't have foraging. Anything else I can do here? Nope. So, Oh, it's already on. Mysticality, muscle, and moxie. Alright. Alright, we're gonna head back to Dirtwater. Encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially illiterate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Okay, managed to find one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting, so I got another modern snake oiler. Let's check that out and read it. So there's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. There's an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shot somebody 3 times instead of just 1? I like that idea. So we're gonna go with Fanhammer. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus just to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Okay. What was I doing? I came back here for something. What did I come back here for? Oh. We're gonna go in here. And now that I have needles, we're gonna try and fix this guy. Alright, you pick the lock, you open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. It's obvious. There's obviously something wrong, giving all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Alright, so that's fixed. I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. It sounds much better. Thanks to Heap Connie, I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Alright, need help with anything else? Okay. Now let's go into here. Is there anything I can buy from you that might... What is this? Nope. Nothing that's gonna help me. Right, you got any advice? Nope, no advice for me? Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can't wander around and find this pepper. It's really, really cheap. This must be the southwestern murder pepper. Okay. Alright, so back into Dirtwater. Let's take him, the murder pepper. Okay, so still, I need someone to check my meal. I brought a new saute knife, but I haven't got time to go and fetch it myself. So, okay, let's go fetch his mail. Okay, got the saute knife. Let's take it back to him. Go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Where's he buried? In the Dave yard, naturally. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and do this. So we need to go to the Dave yard. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of impact and find a meteorite. Let's use my pickaxe. So I got a bunch of meat and some stardust. Unfortunately, your pick melts from the heat of the meteorite. The meteor. Oh, it's my pickaxe. Okay, that's Dave B. That's Dave C. Dave J. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Finally reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. This better be worth it. You got Dave's secret sauce recipe, which is exactly what I came for. Now let's fight some skellies. Alright. Well, I'm gonna dig this one up anyway. Got some brown boots. Gives me another AP. Looks like the Gravedigger lunchbox here. So I got Vienna blood sausages and a thermos of spiked coffee. Some more skellies. Alright. Anything in here? Let's open one. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself here. Whoa. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. So I got a gore splattered scroll, some human ashes, and a robe receipt. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Okay, and a necromancer's journal, so let's check that out. Examine the information you found a receipt for the delivery of robes. Okay. So that's everything I've got so far, but did I find anything else? Oh, the gore splattered scroll. There we go. Scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Okay. Well, I don't have a glass sphere. That's the only thing I need is that glass sphere. Let's find a whole bunch. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, look at Gary go. I have to remember to come back here. I don't have that glass sphere, but pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. You got a skull with an odd tag on it. Tag in the skull has serial number. Submission catacombs on. Date on the back. Okay. Okay, well I got the recipe, so let's go back to dirt water. And I found button willows. Okay. We can't zoom back out. I think that was that up there. Let's take this back to the chef. We got the recipe yet, the one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave. Yeah, I got it. Thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for your trouble. Fell in the slop, but it's still good. So I got a sloppy top hat. Sloppy top hat. 3 moxie. 4 moxie. Put this on, though. And then... Nope. Go back in here. Where is this? So we'll add 3 moxie to that. And now it's got 6. Alright. And I believe that that is where we are going to end it for today. Let me know down below what you guys think of the game. Like, I'm still really enjoying it. It's a fun little game. Just the pencil drawing and the stick figures. The stupid walking is amazing. Let me know if you want to keep seeing more of this. I'd like to know what you guys are interested in, what you guys do and don't like. You know, I don't want to continue playing a bunch of stuff that you guys aren't really liking, so let me know down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.